Show Me Cannabis is an organization which came into being a few years ago and was specifically formed for the purpose of placing marijuana law reform initiatives on the ballot in the state of Missouri.
Would it be a worse world if people were allowed to come home from a shitty day at work every day and pop a pill and just feel fantastic for a couple of years? We all know mean drugs. I haven't met a mean pothead. I've never met him. I'd like to meet him someday.
So my name is John Payne. I'm the Executive Director of Show Me Cannabis. For the month of March, primary goal is survive. It's raise enough money to keep the machine going.
And one of the biggest battles of our lifetime has been the war on drugs.
Judges invariably remind me that marijuana is not legal here in Missouri, Mr. Viets.
Everybody's talking about the young men dying overseas for the rights that our forefathers died also to give us. And yet we frickin' waive them at every opportunity.
I've had people stand up and plead guilty to cultivating a few marijuana plants, and they stood right next to people who were charged with attempted murder.
Smallest amount, even passing a joint to somebody is going to be, that's punishable by up to 7 years.
The idea that the government has the right to control what we do with our own bodies is a terrible concept. It's a totalitarian, fascist concept.
So I think that the next 2 to 3 weeks are probably going to be the biggest test that we face in this entire campaign. If we don't do that, I think the signature collection will stop. I think we won't make the ballot, and I think it won't pass. Boards has been a statewide initiative petition, and we're working on that now for a medical initiative. If you're a cancer patient undergoing chemotherapy and you have no appetite, well, I know it gives you an appetite. In a lot of ways, I feel obligated that I have to speak out louder than others, because a lot of those people feel that they can't speak out.
But here's what's great about it. We're not reinventing the wheel. If you want to talk about an important state to get this initiative passed in, Missouri becomes the flagship for the Midwest.
That's what this campaign is about. It's about putting the power for treatment options back in the hands of the doctors and the patients.
We have to gather 160,000 valid signatures by May 8th. If we don't do that, then this is kind of all for naught.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I definitely get very mad sometimes.
Okay, we're gonna bring out the good stuff now.
So I'm the pharmacist. I own and operate a small pharmacy here, and I get people what they need.
Every movie needs its ups and downs, right?
The more we talk, the less I understand about why we're doing all this for marijuana, why we're spending on this.
No, take out their feet. I don't care how big you are. You're gonna fall.
That's the nicest introduction that a campaign flag has gotten in a long time. Usually I'm just described as the guy who makes really sleazy negative 30-second TV ads.
Sitting and I was like, motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. That's me in every meeting ever.
You need to be out there and talk to these people and be active in your Congress.
Colorado didn't just legalize marijuana. Our governor didn't decide to do it one day. We forced it down their throats.